Shannen Doherty never once wished she had gone back for the charmed finale. Though the door was open for the actress to return for the series finale, she declined the invitation, and she stands by that choice. On the latest episode of her Let's Be Clear with Shannen Doherty, she addressed the decision and any regrets she may have had about it. "I regret it in one sense," she said. "I regret it for the fans. But I don't regret it for me, because I was so incredibly wrecked from getting fired that, I think, even years later, had I walked on that set, it just would have stirred everything back up for me, and it would have crushed me all over again." Doherty has talked about her firing from Charmed extensively on her podcast. Back in December 2023, she welcomed her former Witchy co-star Holly Marie Combs to her podcast, and the two dug into Doherty's exit from the WB series. Combs alleged that the third member of their trio, Alyssa Milano, arranged to have Doherty fired from the series. Combs recalled a conversation she had with producer Jonathan Levin. He said, "You know, we're basically in a position where it's one or the other. We were told by Alyssa that it's Shannen or me, and Alyssa has threatened to sue us for a hostile workplace environment." Doherty also claimed that Milano and her family purposefully tried to drive a wedge between her and Combs, even preventing Doherty from visiting Combs in the hospital. "I lived a year after that, sort of replaying everything in my brain and really like trying to find those moments," Doherty said of her firing and her relationship with Milano. "I couldn't find them. We never had it out, not privately or publicly." Milano addressed the claims back in February, saying, "I am the most sad that a show that has meant so much to so many people has been tarnished by a toxicity that is still, to this day, almost a quarter of a century later, still happening." She continued, "Do I wish that we could all sit on a stage? Yeah, because, again, this was almost a quarter of a century ago. How is it possible to continue to hold on to that? And I've been very upfront and taken accountability and apologized for whatever part one played in the situation. And I've been very forthcoming about that, and so I don't know how else to fix it." Milano then followed up on her remarks with an Instagram post, writing, "This was so long ago that any retelling of these stories from anyone is just revisionist history. I did not have the power to get anyone fired." Both Combs and Doherty responded to Milano's assertion that their account was revisionist. Combs said she was shocked and disappointed by Milano's denial, while Doherty said, "We simply told the truth because the truth actually does matter. But we wanted to try to save you, the fans, from heartbreak as much as humanly possible. There is no revisionist history happening.